Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to take you through tabular data representation. That is the representation of data in the format of tables. Let us take a simple example to understand how certain types of data can be well represented in a tabular format. Now, this particular table gives me the marks obtained by three students, Amar, Akbar, and Anthony, in four different subjects, including physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. If I go through the table, then I can easily associate each of these students with each of these subjects. So every particular cell corresponds to one student and one subject. So if I were to take this particular data, this represents the marks obtained by Akbar in the subject of chemistry. This particular data point is the mark obtained by Akbar in the subject of biology. If I were to ask how many marks did Anthony score in maths, then for Anthony, the marks scored in mathematics is this particular point. So this is a very simple way of representing specific information for a bunch of students about their marks. Now, what are the different types of questions which can be asked in data representation when the data is given to you in the format of a table? So let us take a new example and do some questions based on that. Now, this particular table tells me the expenditures of a company in lakh rupees per annum over the given years. So I have data for five particular years, that is 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2002. And there are five heads of expenditures which include salary, fuel and transport, bonus, interest on loans, and taxes. So for each of the 5 years, I have the amount which was spent on that particular head. We need to be careful in understanding that it is mentioned clearly that the data is in lakh rupees. So in 1998, the salary is 288 lakh rupees. In 2000, if I take a look at this particular number, then I can easily interpret that the amount spent on bonuses in the year 2000 was 3.84 lakh rupees. So now that you have all this information in a table, what type of questions can be asked? Let us take a few examples to understand that. Now, the first question here on the left says, what is the average amount of interest per year which the company has to pay during this period? So I have to look at the interest, and that is this particular, the fourth column under items of expenditures. So under items of expenditure, I have identified this as the interest. I have to identify what is the average amount. Now, we know that the average of any set of data is the sum of that data divided by the number of data points. So here we have the data for 5 years. So first let us add the data for these 5 years. So the total interest would be 4 plus 5, 9, plus 6, 15, plus 4, 19, plus 4, 23. That is 3 to carry forward. 2 plus 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 183. So 183 when divided by 5 gives me 5 threes are 15, 3 carry forward, 5 6 are 30, point 3 carry forward, 5 6 are 30. So 36.6 is the amount which is the average amount of interest per year which the company has to pay. So as you can see, finding out the average of a particular row or a column could be a type of question which is asked under data interpretation in tabular format. Now, we could have a question like, the total amount of bonus paid by the company during the given period is approximately what percent of the total amount of salary paid during this period. So I need to find out the total of bonuses, I need to find out the total of salaries, and then what is the bonus as a percentage of the salary. So let's find out the total of salary first. 8, So I add these five figures: 8 plus 2, 10, plus 4, 14, plus 6, 20, 0, 2 carry forwarded here, 2 plus 8, 10, 14, 15, 16, 19, 21, 1, 2 carry forwarded, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 1, 7, 1, 0. Similarly, the bonuses which have been paid: 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 6, 20. So 0, 2 carry forwarded, 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 8, 15, plus 6, 21, plus 9, 30. So 0, 3 carry forwarded, 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I get 17. So 17 is what percentage of 1710? So out of 1710, if I have to get 17, then out of 100 is how much? So I get 17 into 100, 17 into 100 multiplied by 1710. So that gives me it as roughly equal to 1%. Now, the options, if they are far away, you can approximate the answer. If not, you can do the exact calculation and find out what is the bonus as a percentage of the total amount of salary paid during the particular year. Now, the total expenditure of all these items in 1998, so total expenditure for all the items in 1998 is what percentage of the total expenditure in 2002. So first you need to find out the total of this row for 1998. You need to find out the total of this row for 2002. Now let us assume that this total worked out as X and this is Y. So the question is, X is what percentage of Y? That means out of Y, if I have X, out of 100, how much? So 100X divided by Y would give me the answer to this particular question. I leave the exact calculation up to you. Similarly, total expenditure of the company over these items during the year 2000. A very simple question. All I need to find out is the sum of the row corresponding to the year 2000, and that would be the total expenditure of the company on the given items during that particular year. The ratio between the total expenditure on taxes for all the year. So first taxes and the total expenditure on fuel and transport for all the years. Fuel and transport is approximately what? So let's assume that the sum of all the taxes is X, the sum of all the fuel and transport expenditures is Y. So I need to find out the ratio between the sum of taxes and the sum of fuel and expenditure. So once you get that, that value will be your answer. It could be either in the form of a ratio or it could be in the form of a decimal point fraction. So these are some of the basic type of questions which can be asked when data is given to you in the format of a table. Averages, percentages, ratios are the three chapters of arithmetic which are extremely important to be able to solve such kind of questions. In these type of questions, the biggest mistake which students could do is simply goofing up on calculations, finding the wrong sum total, or performing the wrong addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Be extremely careful in doing your basic calculations, and you should be able to solve all the questions which come when the data is represented in the format of a table. So that brings us to the end of this session. Wish you all the best. Have a good day.